This is Out Loud and Laughing.
Do it.
Do it.
Welcome.
Hello.
John. How you doing?
Are you having a stroke?
I feel like I'm always having a stroke. Literally, that's like the new way of life. Is like something hurts, I'm dying, it's a stroke.
I like your hat.
Oh, thank you. I love your hat.
Oh, thank you. You bought it for me. I appreciate it. Look at this swag though. Hey.
I know, Out Loud and Laughing swag, guys. Go check it out. OutLoudandLaughing.com.
/ swag shop. Hey, no, but seriously, if this isn't the gayest thing we've ever done.
Then this is, guys, a gay cup.
Oh, look at this cup.
It's called Out Loud and Laughing.
It's called Out Loud, and it says on the back the gays of the week.
Yep, Monday.
2 gay.
This was hard. Wednesday gay.
I was really trying for 3 gay instead of 2 gay, but third gay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I love a fry gay because by fry gay, your asshole must be fried.
Like an air fried gay.
Less calories.
Less calories on a fry gay.
I just got back from Gainesville, John. Thank you for asking. I spent the whole weekend acting like I was a child. Well, not a child, but like in college. You understand?
Well, everything shifts as you get older.
But it's funny because I'm like walking around campus and everyone who is anywhere between 18 and 22 looks like they're 10.
Okay. Yeah.
So it reminded me of like when I was a child in college and all of my first experiences as a gay boy. And I was admiring all the kids on campus and I was like, oh, they're going through it now.
Vision in like a sitcom when like the screen starts to wobble in and out and like the dreamy sound comes on and like you start to remember back to your days. That's what's happening in my opinion right now.
That's so Saved by the Bell of you.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking about. How did you know that?
I'm a fan. I had the board game.
And all the books.
Yeah, and the magazine.
Is that your first thing that you did that was gay?
That's actually a good place to start. Like, what was your first celebrity gay crush? That, like, you were, like, probably 6th grade, maybe younger, and it gave you a feeling that you saw on TV. Like, who was it?
What was the age that you just suggested to start from?
Like, 6th grade? Like, when you were younger. Remember when we all got the feel?
Yeah, I was an early bloomer. I was an early bloomer. So by 2nd grade, I was already, like, all over Enrique Iglesias. No, I'm just kidding. Who do I remember being? You know what's funny? It was for me. It was like a lot of like the live entertainers and stuff that we saw in theme parks, and it was always like the Prince Charmings and stuff. And it was when I was young. I was little.
Who's surprised? Who is surprised?
Who is surprised? But that had all of my attention, and still kind of does. So
some things are classic and don't ever die.
Change. Did you have a celebrity crush?
I had a show crush.
Okay.
I loved everyone on Baywatch.
Baywatch is a good one, and you just jogged my memory. I have an answer, but I don't remember the name.
David Hasselhoff.
I mean, I loved Baywatch for all of those reasons, but I remember as a young kid, like, you remember when they used to do TGIF on Friday nights and you used to have like that lineup? It was the show Growing Pains.
Not Kirk Cameron.
Not Kirk Cameron. The cousin, like the dumb cousin one. That
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think so. I don't know. No, it's a different show. It was the one with. It wasn't Growing Pains. And it was the one with oh shit. Anyway, I did have one. I can't recall. It had Suzanne Summers in it. That one.
Step by Step.
Thank you. Step by Step.
You're welcome.
Was the son, the grown son. That was a little doofy, you know.
Yeah, he hasn't aged well.
No, of course not. No, well, I was like 6 at the time. I don't know, 12.
I mean, either have you. So you.
Okay, so wait. So yours was Baywatch, David Hasselhoff. Any of the other guys you remember?
No, it wasn't David Hasselhoff. That was for you. I liked everyone but David Hasselhoff on the show. The problem, like, not the problem, but like, you're in 6th grade, you're watching Baywatch, and there was 2 things that came to mind. A, what did they look like with the bathing suits off? Duh. And 2, I always wanted to be a lifeguard.
I didn't know that about you. That's a really nice thing to know.
I did because of Baywatch, but then I researched salaries, and they make like $12,000 a year.
Yeah, it's worse than being a teacher, sadly.
Yeah. So I didn't do it.
Oh, you're not coming to us from your watchtower right now? From some beach in the world? No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Not you. Okay. Well, fair enough. And good for you. happy that you didn't go that route. Served you really
I
well.
mean, I would be ripped right now. That'd be nice.
Yeah, but you'd also be, yeah, not rich.
Well, because you're poor, so you can't afford food. So I'd be ripped and hungry, but I'd be skinny.
What's it all worth?
It's all worth it.
What's it all worth?
Who was your first gay crush then? Not celebrity, like in your ecosystem of like reality.
In life?
Yeah, like physically near you, maybe middle school, maybe high school. Who was like a crush? Like, was it like a good friend? Was it a teacher?
There was somebody in middle school who
Mm-hmm,
like became
mm-hmm.
really like got really close. Of course, at the time I wasn't out or open, so I think that their decision, knowing who they are now, would have been very different. And for that protection, I'm not gonna go into who that was, but also the gentleman from the leadership camp that we talked about in a different episode way back. He was just
Oh
the one that I lived
yes.
with for a week.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, those actually I remember like for that one, for example, and the reason why I bring it up is because after that experience, the dopamine drop was so hard for me, like I actually felt utter sadness. Yeah,
I know it hits us harder at that age, I feel
yeah,
like.
totally. It's all new.
It's all new. Yeah, it gives you all the new feels. And then when nothing happens, it gives you all those feels too. And those aren't good,
Yeah.
you know?
How about you? When was your first crush? Who was it? Who was that lucky man?
I was still in diapers. I was crawling. No, I'm just
Oh my
kidding.
God, me?
Um, I was definitely younger. Um, yeah. No, I think so. I have two. First was in third grade. I had a teacher. It was a woman, but her husband also taught there. So he would come into the classroom and get stuff from her and stuff all the time. And so he was the sixth grade teacher. So, daddy status. Totally up my alley. At least at the
All
time.
tracks.
It all tracks. Man in position, standing position. And then in eighth grade, like a friend that was in my eighth grade class, who again, to your point, will remain nameless because, that's what we do on this pod. We don't out anyone.
No, just
No, he's not
ourselves.
gay. He's married with kids. But John, don't out me. Um this is about you, okay?
Said
No.
myself.
But no, he was like a friend and it gave me the feels.
Yeah. You bring him up a lot. I got to see a photo of this guy at some point. If you can dig
Mm.
one up.
One of those, John, doesn't age well.
No, I just meant like you don't have a yearbook?
Oh, good question. Maybe.
This will be one for the books, quite literally.
One for the books,
All right.
one for the
So
vault.
we first memory on TV, first in real life. What else do we have?
Ooh, good question. Okay. First gay bar.
A lot of those memories were with you.
Are they? My
Well,
first gay bar wasn't with you.
no, I mean I obviously have my college ones, Parliament House and stuff like that.
True.
But
Okay.
like,
Oh, we're talking about our Fort Lauderdale
remember in
ones.
high school when we used to go to like Cathode Ray, and
Not in high school, John. I was in
I was
college.
18.
No, I didn't come out till I was 20.
But we still, oh, I guess maybe it's when we got back. No, remember when did I, oh, I didn't go with you, I guess. I had gone
Yeah, you were
to,
already venturing without me.
I was out loud and waiting for you to laugh with me.
You were out loud and alone.
Out loud and womp, womp, womp. No, but I had gone, and what was that other one called? The Coliseum
P House. No, Coliseum.
in
Yeah.
high school, in Fort
Yeah.
Lauderdale. That was like one of those bars that you see on TV, like those clubs with like lights and performers. It was so exhilarating. I've still never found something like it, and I think it was just because it was a time of my life and not where I was.
Yeah, because I agree. Like, it was a cool spot, but I think also because it was so new.
Yeah.
So it was like right by our skating rink that we did skating parties in as kids, which was the irony of going to a gay bar next to that was kind of fun. And we would drink Tokyo teas,
Tokyo Teas.
right? And I remember going with a straight couple, which again will excuse me, nameless. And the girl was blowing him in the bathroom.
Hmm.
You know who I'm talking
I'm
about.
proud to know that who we're talking about. Number one, I'm actually proud of them for that one. That's like a win in my book.
I
Yeah.
agree. Like, why not?
Well, why not?
Um,
Everybody's doing that.
Everyone deserves to get their dick sucked at least once in their life.
Agree. I agree.
Agree.
There's nothing. Everybody knows how. Anyway.
So, but you went to school in
I
Orlando,
did.
so I feel like you had more options. I went to school in Gainesville, and there was no
Well, there
options.
was one
We had one gay bar.
university club.
That was only, yes, that was only on Thursday nights.
Right. One. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And since we were broke, there was cover to get in. So from 10 to 12 to 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. it was free. So we
Pre-party.
would house, yeah, we would pre-party, go there and dance for 2 hours, and that was my gay bar experience at Gainesville because there was no other
There
option.
were a couple crossover moments though, maybe towards the end of our
Mm.
college, where like I would go up and spend time with you and Chris, and you would we did a UC night once or twice. I remember with like Torian and some of the other guys,
Mm-hmm.
and you also would come down to Orlando, maybe a handful of times or less,
Oh
and we
yeah.
talked about it that one time on our pod about making shirts and stuff. So there was a little bit of crossover, but I think the individual likeness of it, like I'm interested. Did it feel any different when we went together to you? As opposed to like when you were just out venturing
Um,
solo
well, I never went out to a bar solo, but I get what your question is
and
without
without me.
you.
Yeah,
But I think our friendship was still budding at that
yeah.
point,
Yep.
right?
We were still
So
figuring out ourselves in that environment, let alone our relationship in that environment. Not that that changes.
exactly. So actually, I was probably okay with you not being around, if that's
Yeah.
sad to
No,
say.
I don't.
You
I think it's
know.
very honest, and that's what I'm here for.
Um. So with that, I'm ending this podcast. I'm done with
It's been a good run. 63 episodes.
you. um. No, I agree, but like, it's just. I think when you're that young, like all these experiences are so just like I don't know. You feel like you're going through it like it's so unique to you, but it's not unique to the world, right? Like everyone else has been through it. Everyone else has come out of the closet. Everyone's been to a gay bar their first time. Everyone's had a celebrity crush. But for you, it just feels so new, and so I don't know. It's hard to do that with company.
I couldn't agree more. And especially given our relationship in terms of like family, being family, and
Mm.
otherwise, like,
Mm-hmm.
as we've gotten older, we've found ways to liberate ourselves from some of the things that we were like indoctrinated into believing and sort of growing into our own skin a little bit more. So it's become easier to sort of like relinquish and let go of some of the things that would just stay persistent. Maybe I'll agree, I'll admit that some of that, a lot of that was on my end, right? And so, that's a really good point that you make. Yeah, good distinction.
Who was your first? Okay, so I have two
Okay.
more, and then you can
Nope.
figure out if you have
All
any.
good.
Okay, the first one is who was the first gay person you saw on TV that you finally saw yourself?
The immediate person that comes to mind is like Will Truman.
I thought you were gonna say that.
I
I have a
wanted to
better
be
answer
like
for
Will
you, but it's
Truman.
fine. hmm
Um,
We didn't have many.
yeah, we didn't have many. Who's were you gonna say? Mine was like Walter Mercado or something.
No, Ellen. Just kidding.
I knew you were gonna say something mean like that. She doesn't even. She doesn't sit here. She doesn't even go here.
She doesn't even go here. That's so true. I would say Will Truman too because we didn't. Well, I'm trying to think. Did we have any younger gay people on TV? Like kids or we never had any of that. Kids are so much luckier now.
They really are. I'm like really like trying to think here, and I can't. I can't like get it to. There's
Well,
nothing
we
else.
had. I remember as a kid though, and any gay people listening, like Queer as Folk.
Yeah, but that was only on Showtime.
I know, but girl,
Cinemax.
I saw I was it wasn't even like a gay character though. I saw what a gay life could be. Right? So it was a mix of partying, it was a mix of love and romance. It was a mix of like gay friends having drama with each other and fighting and then making up. And so I do think now that I'm thinking through this, because I didn't even think about this until I asked the question, that was such a unique show for us though, because we would see ourselves guest starring on shows before Will and Grace, fair, but we never had like a show where we can see like what it could be, you know?
Evolution of the character. I mean, when they were just one-off cameos in other shows, you never got to see the evolution of a character. You just got to see the stereotypes. So when they started to make entire stories about people like us, it was easier to sort of see that
Yeah.
evolution.
You remember it was all like from Will and Grace, like as much as we loved the show, the stereotypes was like one professional and then you had Jack who was the complete, stereotype. And what our initial thing was drawn to, which, didn't make us feel comfortable to like be out because we didn't want to be the next stereotype, you know?
Yeah, it wouldn't have boded well for us. Who was your first heartbreak? Do you remember your first relationship heartbreak from like the same gendered person? Did you ever have a heartbreak from an opposite gendered person?
Well, the first part of the question, I mean, my first boyfriend
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
breakup was hard,
yeah.
right? Like, because like the first experience was getting that boyfriend, which is cool, you get all the feels, but then you never dealt with the breakup. So that was also a first. Um,
Bro,
s- you know,
bro, I've got it now. Got it down to a science. The
what?
breakup.
You got it down to a science
Yeah, I mean at this point.
with just medication?
Exactly. I, exactly. I get prescribed my breakups. Okay. What else you got?
My other one was like a little bit more about our first relationship, actually.
Interesting. Go.
So like not first breakup, but first boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, I just try to rip the band-aid, get that one out of the way so we can really just end on a good note here. You know what I mean?
I got you. You got it. You a little emo is good here and there.
I think so. I do remember my first relationship, and I'm still friends with the person, actually.
Was that the old daddy that you were
Yeah,
dating?
Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wonderful human being.
I never met him.
He's very kind, funny,
I'm sure.
but yeah, he's very tied to his life, and we love
Mm-hmm.
him for that. But it also didn't allow me the space to spread my wings, which he allowed me to. Like we had very like at that point in my life, we had actually very responsible conversations around what I wanted and what he wanted, and they didn't align, and so we let each other go. It was actually the reason why we're still friends today.
So he let you spread your wings after you spreaded your legs.
Honey, you know that is the gay math. It equals freedom.
It's just gay
It's
math.
just gay math. I think I know whose yours was.
You
Yeah,
know.
I know.
Like yeah, it was. I mean, it was Gordon. You know that. He knows that. My husband knows
You
that.
know that.
I don't know that. Um, but I didn't come out till I was like 20 years old in college. So that was all in college. Fun fact though, I was in a fraternity because, bro status over here. And so was he. So that's like a porn in the making, no?
Gordon was right. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, you guys were living it up back then. You guys were living like today like an OnlyFans channel. Would no, you guys could have made a lot of money.
Literally.
Yeah,
Only fans in a frat house? 100%. And also I was skinny
I love.
because,
You're still skinny.
metabolism.
Now you just have a skinny dad bod.
Oh,
Yeah. Now,
you're not wrong. You're not
now
lying,
your
no.
nipples went from hey I'm over here to like what's over there. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, that's also my first gay body in my 40s. Fuck.
I know. I was just telling my friend Ian that getting older is hard. I was spray paint. I was actually not spray painting. That would have been fun too. Maybe I do spray paint my hair because of all the grays. But I was hairspraying my hair only to cover it up with this amazing hat. Brian, these hats are such good quality. Have you
OutLoudandLaughing.com.
felt the embroidery though? But no, I was telling him how aging is hard,
I mean, and a gay loves a hard, but not aging.
especially when you're
I
gay. This is
agree.
the first time that I'm 40 and gay and aging, and this is hard, y'all.
Well, this is where gay math does not work to our benefit because gay math works in really positive ways when it comes to gay math with age. If you're 40, you're really 60. It's just gay math.
I know, but people love us more like cats and dogs whose ages are like that. You know what I mean? It's just because we're like loved more. That's all.
Yeah, but you walk into a gay bar now, like you're not the 20-year-old. We looked at 40-year-olds as like, oh my god, why are they here? They're so old. We're them.
Yeah, but I think of it differently now. I think of it as those people. They're like the pawns on a chessboard, but now we're like the big pieces. We get to make the moves, right? Like
Because we have dad
we have
bods.
dad bods, we have dad wallets, we have dad incomes. Like, come over here, little boy. Bring you a little drink.
Oh, you better be careful with that. You gotta check IDs.
You,
If not, that'll be another
you don't
first.
need to be 21 to drink apple juice, Brian.
Uh huh. This is why you bought that white van and a whole bunch of
This is
candy.
why I'm wearing this hat. Did you feel though did you see the clasp on the back though? It's like a metal clasp. It's not even one of the cheap ones. It's like a nice clasp.
I mean, if anyone's gonna have a first, guys, it should all be you going on Out Loud and Laughing and buying our swag. Damn.
That could be your first gay thing you do ever, is go buy swag from a gay podcast. Hey, what a great thing. All of the proceeds go right to our pockets. And so
let's end this right now so everyone can get off their phones and do that.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
This was Out Loud and Laughing.
We're available everywhere you get your podcasts. Spotify, Apple, YouTube, iHeart, or wherever.